Hi guys, so I thought I'd do a quick top 15 games that I'm currently playing on my Commodore 64 right now, and I'm wondering if any of these games are also in your top 10 or 15. So yeah, straight in at number 15, a game I used to love playing with my brother quite often, and that is Barry McGuigan's Championship Boxing.
Now we're talking. A game I spent hours watching my brother play back in the day. Barry McGuigan's Boxing could well lead you to believe that you step into the boxing gloves of the clone cyclone, Barry McGuigan himself.
Fantastic in two-player mode, still very addictive in one-player mode, and the music is also fantastic. In fact, let's put that down there for number 15, okay? 14, Robin of the Wood.
Robin of the Wood, a very nostalgic game by Odin Computer Graphics, is a great arcade adventure. This game probably used to infuriate my family members back in 1985.
A game I used to get completely lost in, but if you check out the video on the channel, you'll understand why I loved it. The music was fantastic, and I liked the exploration aspect even though I did get lost. Number 13, Green Beret. In the very beginning, there was Commodore, then came Rambo, and now Green Beret continued the military-style gaming craze that swept the Commodore 64 fraternity. Tough as nails, but again, being the grenade boy, or in this case the special weapon boy, brings back a lot of memories playing this with my brother. Nice slot at number 13. Number 12, Ghostbusters. In 1984, the world was treated to a surprise and unexpected blockbuster box office hit. A bizarre blend of comedy and supernatural adventure. Ghostbusters should be in everyone's top 20 at least, shouldn't it? The classic from David Crane. And yeah, some of my earliest memories, 1984 game, always going to be a classic. Number 11. A game actually my mum bought for me on the market once when I was too ill to go down. She came back with this game, and yeah, I found a lovely little adventure game. Dan Dare, Pilot of the Future, based on the classic British comic strip, Dan Dare. And for those who have never heard of him before, he was the space pilot hero of schoolboys all the way back in the 1950s. Great game. Again, the music is fantastic. What's that? Number 10, Forbidden Forest.
Forbidden Forest is one of the earliest examples of survival horror games on any 8-bit micro. The game wasn't going to be released at all until a small software company called Cosme stepped in.
This used to scare me to death when I was a kid. It was pretty scary. The music, the sound effects, everything. Next on the list we have a very tough game indeed, Commodore. Elite's Commodore is the licensed version of the classic Capcom arcade game, which captivated the majority of us Commodore 64 owners all over the world. Commodore, and I'm loving actually having these games after all these years, it's just amazing. Next one, Kung Fu Master. Kung Fu Master came at a time when martial arts stormed the Commodore 64 game scene, with chart toppers such as Way of the Exploding Fist, Arcade Plus, Yi Ar Kung Fu, Bruce Lee, and too many others to mention. Probably better in the arcades, but still, definitely in my top 10. Next one, Uridium. Uridium was one of the masterpiece games for the Commodore 64 that I clearly remember to this day, just being glued to it for hours on end. The fantastic music from Steve Turner is absolutely mesmerising, even listening to it now. The powerhouse of Houston software. Again, just the music.
the music from Stephen Turner was brilliant. And another game I'm proud to own. That goes rightly there. Next one, straight in at number 6. This might really shock people, but Arkanoid.
The original Breakout concept involves controlling a bat at the bottom of the screen and using it to catch and direct a ball so as to hit all the bricks which are arranged at the top of the screen.
Such an addictive game. Difficult to control with the joystick, much easier with the paddle, but still, one of my very favourites. Straight in at number 5, the unforgettable Bruce Lee.
If there was ever a game that brought me and my brother together on many occasions, it had to be the absolutely fantastic Bruce Lee from Datasoft.
Where I could be the Yamo and really kick my brother's ass. At number 4, we have BC's Quest for Tires.
Ah, BC's Quest for Tires, spelt in the American way, as we can see from the title. That always used to confuse me as a kid, and I always thought that the designers had spelt it incorrectly.
The first one. Just so much fun. Simple, yet very, very addictive. In at number 3, another game from Hewson. This one, brilliant also. Paradroid.
Paradroid, the absolutely awesome game written by Andrew Braybrook and published by Hewson Consultants in 1985. For those of you living under a rock, this is primarily a shooter, with a certain strategic element which received rave reviews upon release.
Not many people would have had this in the top 3, but I bet there's a lot out there that understand why it is in my top 3. It's just, again, simple yet very, very effective game. Okay, number 2. I've gone on about this game so much on the channel. I've done a full live feature of me completing it from start to finish. There's also just a general video going through the ins and outs of the game. If you don't know it by now, it was Master of Magic.
Master of Magic, an absolute gem of a game that I'd always play back when I was a kid. From Richard Darling, the same man that brought us BMX Simulator, comes an extremely rich text and graphical adventure that is as challenging as it is engrossing.
Brilliant game, super addictive, and the music from Rob Hubbard, just mind-blowing. Okay, so you've seen this fantastic list of games, some absolute bona fide classics. What could possibly beat these? Well, check this out, guys. Pirates.
Break out your wooden leg, stuffed parrot, eye patch, timbers, preferably shivered, and pieces of 8, because it's time to take to the high seas of the 17th century for a spot of plundering. Ahar, Jim lad.
Sorry about the light there. But not only pirates. Pirates in absolute mint condition. Let me show you this. This is fantastic. Not only is the manual absolutely pristine, like it's just come out of the box brand new, but it's something I'll just look after for the rest of my life. I just love this game, and having an actual copy of it is just brilliant. I mean, look at this map. This game from 1987. It just looks brand new. Nobody scribbled on it. See, when I had the original, I used to put little markings on me. My brother used to say, like, sugar here, and you can go there, and we'd mark off where the gold ships would come through. If you waited around certain areas, you'd get these gold ships. We'd even mark off where we'd potentially think the treasure maps would lead us. Stupid, really. But this one, just mint condition. It'd be funny if I ripped it now, wouldn't it? No, it would not, because I want to keep that for the next 40 years. Yeah, it's in my top 1 for a reason. It's just a brilliant game. But all these little additional things that came with it, it's like, what? This is just like it's brand new. Even the warranty. Maybe I'll send that off. I wonder if they'll give me an extended warranty. So yeah, Pirates, 1987, bona fide classic. If you're wondering, that was the save tape that was in there with it, and I'm sure I'm going to probably reload that and see exactly where it gets me. See where the previous guy or girl got up to. And let me just put these back in. And yeah, absolutely made up with pirates. Fantastic game. And there you go. I'm sure many would agree. A decent top 15. Let me know your top 15 games in the comments. Until the next one, bye for now.